Dear 4.5-year-old Munchkin, today we had a fight about a fish. After spending a pleasant morning together telling stories, playing pretend, and listening to music, we started drawing an aquarium together. As we were finishing up the picture, I had drawn 3 little orange fish swimming, and you wanted there to be one more. So I said, why don't you try drawing it? I didn't know it at the time, but that small question derailed our morning. See, you didn't want to try, you wanted me to just draw it. And so I, as the grown-up, had a decision to make. Do I take the easy way out and do it for you, or do I make you try? Guess which I picked. Your small fingers grudgingly dragged an orange crayon across the page a few times in a half-hearted attempt at drawing a fish, and within seconds I saw your shoulders droop and your eyes well up as you started to cry. Within moments you collapsed into a pile of tears, nose running, eyes shut, shouting at me, asking me to just draw it for you, and when I said no, you eventually curled your little body into my lap and gave up, convinced that you'd never ever be able to draw a fish. And I understand. When you're young, doing new things is hard. You have to practice a lot to make something you like, and sometimes it feels like you'll never get it right. But you know what? Sometimes I feel exactly the same way. Even though I'm a grown-up, there are things that I want to do that seem too big to try or too hard to accomplish, and I wish I could just break down and cry and scream and throw my hands in the air and just give up. And sometimes I do. Even now, as I'm writing this, I kind of want to give up and make this video tomorrow. It's late and I'm getting tired. My fuzzy blankets look so cozy on my bed, and as you well know, it's been a long day. But here's the thing, little Munchkin. If you always give up, you'll never learn anything new. Like when you were a baby, you had to crawl before you walked. You had to babble before you spoke, and you're going to have to try and fail many more times at various things in your life before you succeed. So that's why I wouldn't just draw that one little fish for you. It wasn't just about the fish. It was about trying to help you learn that failure isn't always a bad thing, that making mistakes is a part of life, and everyone makes mistakes, even grown-ups, even me. So I sat with you while you cried and yelled at me and felt sad, and after a while, your tears subsided. Your breathing slowed, and your body relaxed. And when you were calm enough, I grabbed a sheet of paper from across the table and encouraged you to try again. I demonstrated how I made my little fish, and we practiced together, and after a minute or so of trying, you started to get the hang of it. 2 minutes later, you had drawn that little fish that you liked in our aquarium, made him a fish prince, and 5 minutes later, you were making jokes and laughing like nothing had ever happened. By the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you'd forgotten all about it. So, little Munchkin, let this video be a record of the small but meaningful victory you and I had today. And even though it took some fighting and many, many tries, you finally learned something new. I've even got the fish to prove it.
I make it way sooner than we actually have to leave because inevitably somebody will lose a shoe and somebody will have to go to the bathroom.